Hello, you reached Neil Keenan once again for the umpteenth time. And today I'm going to be bringing to you Mr. Suzuki here as well, who'll be returning to Japan shortly with the healing machine, which he'll talk to you about himself in just a few minutes. We've just had some other individuals leave the pot this morning who are also equipped and well-versed in dealing with the healing machine, which will be found in Arizona in just a very few days. Cheryl Lee and Kent and her daughter, they were just fantastic here in how they dealt with things. It seems like all the people I'm meeting are good people. All the people I'm meeting are smart people. And that's it. They're not combative. And I was always ready to fight. Now they're not fighting. I've lost a lot of the steam because they're good people. Everybody's good. But we'll get the steam back when I go over to Indonesia or when it's ready for me to move. I'll know when it is. And I get the calls from over there. I know what's going on. So while I'm waiting for that to happen, because there's a lot of things going on, I'll take care of this over here, which will cause more problems for them than anyone, because people are getting better, not worse. And that's the big thing about this whole project here, is people are getting better. Now, I have some things to talk to you about regarding that. But what I want to do first is I'm going to go through my list here. And the first is that we're now in possession of a satellite. We have a satellite that can see anything under the ground. We can see your tunnels. We can see your bunkers. We can see your weapons that you're hiding and what you plan on using on We the People. We can see them now. And we're going to start working in the satellite, and we're going to get it out to the people and tell them where it is, and then we're going to come after you. Just so you know, you're not safe. And you know who I'm talking about. You're not safe. You bit off more than you could chew when you took on the people. There's too many of us, and not all of us are stupid. So, say sayonara. Say sayonara.
Sayonara. Goodbye.
Okay, he said it for you. Professionally done. By Japanese. Okay, second, the attempt with the soft coup to take care of Trump by Hillary, Soros, and Obama. Stop the joking, will you? Who the hell's going to listen to three idiots like that? You heard of the Three Stooges, Moe, Larry, and Curly? You got a better trio here than that. Okay, just a bunch of stooges, and you plan on taking out Trump. He's much smarter than you. He's got better people than you. And the people around him know what's going on, while your people are all getting back to him and stabbing you in the back. And you know why? This is the Ides of March. That's why. Caesar died today. But you're not anywhere near what Caesar was like. You're just, I don't know what schmucks. Schmucks. You thought you were something you're not, all three of you. Soros, Hillary, Obama. Jokes. You're going to be leaving us. The FEMA camps are going to be open. They're starting to move already. You're going to be going in there. It's going to be a whole bunch of you people going into the FEMA. There's already ground being dug up in certain parts of the United States for the bodies. Did you know that in Egypt? Did you know that? They're digging holes in the grounds in the cemeteries for bodies that they're going to put in there. And it's going to be all for the bad guys. So, you know, you're playing games, and I want you to know, I'm going to pop your bubble in a little bit, which isn't difficult for me to do, seeing that you literally don't stand whatsoever in any manner, shape, or form. So let's talk about you in a bit. Next, you got the German elections coming up here. It'll probably be Merkel versus Schultz. And, you know, you got to get the dice and roll that one, because Schultz was the head of the European Commission. And Schultz his deal with the European Commission was to convert all of Europe into one big country with one big language, actually, too. His plan was the New World Order, the One World Order, okay? And with the immigrants coming in from all over the world, migrating here, and eventually it becoming a Muslim state. And, you know, I love Muslims. I have a good time with them. I have fun. They're fun. And my people are good. Maybe some aren't, but I haven't met them yet. But over here, in this country, I've seen them on television. They can get pretty rough and pretty wild, and they don't comply with any standard of socialization or communication. It's really tough. So whoever you get, Merkel or Schultz, you're picking your poison. You need a third party. You need a third party. And if you don't have a third party, where are you going to go other than to hell? Because that's where they're going to lead you. You need to wake up. You haven't woken up in Germany yet. You're on your way there, but you're not there yet. And by the time you wake up, you might find yourself in the fire. Okay? Wake up. Now, let's get back to other things. The next step I think what we should do is, because, Mr. Suzuki has granted us some of his time, his precious time, and I think that we should let him speak about the machine, seeing that he's a computer expert on top of everything else, and he knows how to make things better, including a beautiful girl's boo-boo. So let me introduce you to Suzuki. Suzuki, say hi to the people.
Hello, my name is Suzuki. Yeah, I'm very glad to have opportunity to see Neil and his team, and really appreciate to have a chance to using this fantastic technology of hearing computer. When in my past experience, I spent lots of time and effort to finding this kind of alternative therapy when I'm fighting with cancer of my previous spouse. But at the time, so this kind of technology would not exist. But now I'm really excited to see this futuristic technology. Although I'm not suffering from a serious disease by myself, but exciting to find one by one, and diagnosis very good. As Nikola Tesla said, human body is a perfect system, and also human body is electric. So rather than externally do something for the body, this machine is optimizing, activating energy of human body, enable the body to cure disease or so adjusting condition by itself. Obviously, no bad side effect at all. So really, I feel a possibility of infinite possibility by using. Of course, so Neil and his team keep improving the function and performance. But really I'm really excited to use this machine.
Okay, now one thing I'm going to do for Suzuki that I think is necessary, because this is not his native language. He speaks it well enough and much better than what we do, Japanese. So he's going to be returning home to Japan soon. So let's let him speak in his native tongue to those who will be meeting him in Japan in the very near future. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You can speak now, address your own people.
Own people, yes. Yeah, sure. Yeah. This time, so I'm not ready to speak Japanese, but I'm sorry. But yeah, I strongly wish the changing world is changing to release this kind of technology, which used to be suppressed.
You don't want to speak Japanese?
Not this time, sorry.
Okay, continue talking to me. Go ahead, if you wish. Okay, you done? You done?
Done, sorry.
Finished?
Finished, yes.
Sure? You sure? I don't know how to stop him from talking sometimes. I guess the camera does it. Okay, so now the next thing is, let's talk about, we're talking about the healing machine, and we know how good it is. We know that we haven't had any downfalls yet. And, sooner or later, we're bound to have something happening that's going to be bad. Somebody's going to pass, somebody we care about. It didn't help, but that's not the case up to this moment. This moment, everything has been successful, and it's been absolutely amazing for me, especially because it seems like I'm getting close to these people, to the people that are with us now. And they're all good people. They're smart people. They're intelligent. They know what they're doing, and they don't like making mistakes. They're warm. When I go to the other side, I have to get my 2 6 guns on, and I have to get my cowboy hat on, and I have to make sure that I'm accurate with my shot. Over here, I can relax. This is a different ballgame for me. So let me tell you now what's happening. You know about the healing machine. I don't have to tell you much more about that. It's very successful. Okay, the people that have it love it. The people that have been on it love it. So now let me go further. For those of you who don't have the money to purchase a machine, there's a little bottle of medicine that's being made now. I would think it's with herbs. And am I correct? It's with herbs. It's natural. It has nothing to do with antibiotics or anything that can hurt your body. This is natural. And what it's going to do is it's going to clean up that system of yours, not as much as the healing machine, but it'll cure up certain things that maybe even the healing machine doesn't cure or heal up that well. But while using this liquid, this medicine, this herbal medicine, okay, you can add it to the healing computer, which is that little spoon that's going to be attached to the side, and it'll convert through the process itself and through the program directly into your system and attacking what needs to be attacked so that you get well much quicker, faster. What might be 3 months or 4 months might be minimized down to 6 weeks. Something, who knows? That's what we're learning now. But it's an amazing, amazing liquid. Now, let me tell you about this. I'm taking it now. And I feel the difference in just a few days, 6 days, 5 days. I feel my stomach continually moving, and I don't have the hunger. Now, let me read what I have here, okay? This here is, this liquid, herbal medicine, is good for alcohol and drug. You can call them intoxications, or you can call addictions. Okay, it'll take care of that. It works that. Immune deficiency diseases. It takes care of that, such as lupus and others similar to that. It'll do that. It might not do everything as fast as the machine, but it'll add to the speed of the machine too, but if used alone, it might be a bit slower. You know, you might be waiting a little longer. But this can be used for AIDS. It can be used for the cancers. It can be used for other diseases as well, malarias, cholecystitis, hepatitis 1, 2, and 3. I mean, you're talking the inflammatory diseases of the stomach, intestines, gastritis, colitis, and diabetes. There's 2. The bottle that's coming back in a couple of days, and the one that'll be available, will be for diabetes 2. The one I'm taking, unfortunately for me, is for diabetes 1, but it does a lot of good things for me other than the diabetes. Okay? I'm doing diabetes 1 means with insulin. It will assist you with that. It will walk you through that, and it'll get rid of that if you use it along with the machine, or maybe even alone. You have to try both ways, maybe. Or if you have the money, I'd suggest you do with the machine, because it makes it easier. Number 2, the same, diabetes 2. You can use it with the machine or without the machine. Without the machine, you'll get some action. You'll get some real good action. It will help you. But with the machine, it'll be faster. Because the machine, this is like the gas for the machine even. It's like the jet fuel for the jet. Okay, it makes things move faster. The machine will move faster. And the machine moves fast as it is. How can you expect any more from it? But this will help it even more. And by itself, it stands alone, and it will help you as well. Sexually transmitted diseases. You know, those things that bite you when you shouldn't be bit. You know, this year we'll take care of that. Okay, you know, we just mentioned the sexually transmitted diseases. You know, and everywhere I look, I don't know anybody that doesn't have one. I mean, at least 5 or 6. Just joking. I get my friends are all looking at me saying, "What?" and enterocolitis is one that also has to be watched for here. It can be helped here. Intestinal infections, food poisonings. Remember, we got a rat worm out of one body in France just a little while ago, and a rat worm was tearing this young lady up, and I never heard of a rat worm, but they got it out. They got it out. It's a big worm. It's usually found in dogs, and it kills you. But they got it out, and that was the thing that was really horrible, that was hurting this young lady's sister. But they got it. And the machine. Then the gastric ulcer and the duodenal ulcers are also taken care of by this liquid, but also by the machine too. again, way to speed up the machine is the liquid. It's the jet fuel, like I told you, to the jet. But it also can handle it alone. So you're not left alone anymore with all the problems that we're talking about. The money difference will be great, much greater than you can imagine. And it's to me, it's still expensive, and to everyone else, probably still expensive, but it's not anywhere near 41,000 euro. Leukopenia, which is, it seems like it's a nephew or cousin of Wikipedia. But no, leukopenia is a disease, again, that has to be taken care of, and this liquid will do it. And anemia of different origins, it'll take care of that. The breach, a breach of protein metabolism and enzyme functions, and fermentopathy. That's another one that it'll take care of. You got diseases of the circulatory body with lipid disorders. It'll take care of that. It'll take care of inflammatory diseases of the skin. It will do much more. I'm just naming a few to you. It's involved in cancer and AIDS and everything else. But, like I said, if you tie that into the machine, you get things done really quickly. And if you don't tie it into the machine, it'll take longer. It'll take a while for the liquid to cure you. Maybe sometimes, like Walter told me, a month or two. Not so bad, is it? But then with the machine, you can have it much quicker and a much better result. So you've got all these things working in your favor now. You're going to have a new thing out there, a new medicine, herbal, and it's going to take care of many of the problems that we have, that the machine takes care of. And maybe it'll take a longer using just the liquid, or maybe it'll be shorter. But you're rolling the dice there on the time. But with the machine, it speeds it up. It's the jet fuel. Okay? So you're going to have something. So we didn't leave you out there when we saw how many people were coming into us and asking for interviews and for meetings with the owners of the machines. We saw hundreds of thousands of people needing help. And what happened was my associates here, being the good people that they are, they went running out and they started working on something that could help you, something that could make you live longer, better, and healthier. And this is what they've come up with, is this right now, the thing that I'm talking about. No name to it yet, okay? But it's going to be out in just 2 weeks maybe. And at that point, you can already start lining up if you want with Richard, and at the site, at the comments, and line you up. But, let me get the message first on what the approximate cost will be, and I'll put it on my site, and then you can start lining up. Okay, that way you know what you're getting into or what you're not getting into. You need to know. I always feel that way. I'm just giving you something, heads up, before it's even out there. You have the advantage, now you know. Now, we've introduced Suzuki over here, and he didn't want to tell any jokes, and he didn't want to dance. So that's Suzuki's done for today. And, again, getting back to it, this is the Ides of March. And they did say on March 15th, lots was going to happen. We know about the FEMA camps. We know about the burial plots. We know about how many miles of burial plots that they've set up. We know how many bodies they can put into one of the containers that they have out there waiting, the ones that we thought were for us. And apparently, from what I understand, the Trumpster, big Donald Trump over there, the president, who's doing wonders. Keep it up, Donald. You're doing wonderful, buddy. Wonderful. But your family is right there with you, and that's the best people you can have, because nobody's going to turn on you there, for sure. Keep your eyes open and know that we have not only the gold for you, like I told you, we have the medicines for you right here. Okay, we have the medicines, we have the machines. We will have free energy for you in a couple of months. You don't need anyone. You got everybody right here in this room. Well, not everybody. There's only 3 of us. But, we do pretty good damage, the 3 of us, don't we? Or 2 of us? That's right. That's right. We come at the sons of bitches because they needed to be taken down. George Soros, I hope to see you in jail. And I'll have a pea shooter so I can keep hitting you in the arms and the legs and hurting you a little bit and watching you cringe. Because I can be sadistic like you. Even worse, because I'm Irish. I'm Irish. We have no mercy for people like you. So I can't wait to see what happens to you. It's going to be a nice ending for me. Getting back to the other thing, what kind of computer do we need anyway? I had a question. What kind of computer do we need? Let me know, please, and I'll see what we can do. Okay? That's for a special person that said needs a computer. And what kind of computer? Let me know. Anyway, I think M2's up there on the moon, ready to jump down in her miniskirt, and she might even land on my lap if I'm not careful. But then again, she looks so good. She should probably be on my lap. This isn't a lap dance. Anyway, I wish you all well. Kent and family, Cheryl, your daughter, Jeff, Alona, you guys are great. Jeff, keep their feet on the plates. Keep them on the plates, buddy. You know? Alona, you can't leave them alone for a second. Jeff, see you guys soon. All the guys on my team, thank you for helping, and people here in the Japan, everybody. Wish them well. Suzuki, good luck in Japan. Okay, you're my buddy. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
And,
thank you very much.
you know, we're all going to be fine. We're all going to be off. And I'll tell you another thing. There's many ways to skin a cat, and we're showing you how to do it. If they poison me over there and I can't get over there because of what they've done with my funding, the stealing and the theft of my funds and so on, then I'll be over here and I'll do it another way. Okay? And there's many ways to take them down because they're not that good. We are that good. They're not that good. And we do it with a few people, and they can't do it with millions. So you think about that. And for now, sing a song.
What? What song?
You got to sing a song goodnight. Say goodnight, sweetheart, goodnight, you know? Anyway, I wish you all well, and I have a good time with Suzuki whenever I'm with them. Enjoy your night. Thank you very much. We'll have something for you shortly on the liquid. Okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.